So I started to doubt atheism. I wasn't sure anymore that God doesn't exist. I became what we call an agnostic. I was looking at this whole food chain, the animals that eat the plants that are eaten by bigger animals, and etc. And then we eat them. And I was like, everything is so perfect, crazy. Like from the tip of my hair to the tip of my toes, I felt like a cold shower. Like every atom of my body was trembling. And my name is Simon. I'm from France. I grew up in the Alps, in the mountains near Italy and Switzerland. And now I live in Paris. I'm married and I have a small daughter. And yeah, obviously I converted to Islam. That's why I'm here. But initially, I grew up as an atheist. I didn't believe in God at all. And the first thing that made me question my faith, atheism, was I had a discussion with friends in high school. And we were saying basically that everything we know influences us. And the only way to be completely free is to know the truth, because the truth is the only thing that is neutral. And so I realized that the Darwin theory and all the evolution theories that I based my belief on were not solid to be certain that there was no creator and there was no God. It was not enough. So I started to doubt atheism. I wasn't sure anymore that God doesn't exist. I became what we call an agnostic. So basically I was saying, I don't know. At this stage. And when I started to say I don't know, it's like the veil in front of my eyes was removed. Like I started to see the world completely differently. I was looking at a tree, for example. I was amazed by a tree, like a child of 3 years old, discovering the world again, like at 16 years old. And I saw a tree, I was like, it's crazy. This thing is creating oxygen so that we can breathe. I was looking at a glass of water. I was like, wow, water is amazing. Every life on earth comes from water. Like there is no life without water. I was looking at this whole food chain, the animals that eat the plants that are eaten by bigger animals, and etc. And then we eat them. And I was like, everything is so perfect. I realized, I found in the Bible, I think I have the verses. It's in Matthew chapter 5, verse 17 to 19, where Jesus says, in substance, he says, I didn't come to abolish the law of the prophet, I came to accomplish. And further, he says, the one who changed from the law one letter or one dot will be called the smallest in the kingdom of heaven. It's actually in the present Bible, the official Bible from the Catholics, the King James Version. Like the present Bible says, the one who changed the law or the prophets, he will be called the smallest in the kingdom of heaven. And this and that, and he told me, "Oh, you are Muslim." I was like, "What? Why do you say that?" And he said, "Well, we believe in the Old Testament, we believe in the New Testament, we believe in that Jesus is a prophet and is not the Son of God. We believe God is one, and we believe we had to eat like the Jews. We eat halal and they eat kosher. It's basically the same thing in all the things." I was like, wow, I didn't know Islam. I was really impressed. That was the moment I learned the Muslims, they believed in Jesus. So the more I searched into Islam, the more coherent it was, the more logical it was, and I really liked the religion because it made a lot of sense, and it was really the continuation of what I've discovered before. And I did the shahada. I was like looking, how do we become Muslim? And I read, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And at this moment, it was so, like a feeling you cannot describe. You know imagine the best spiritual feeling you have. Like from the tip of my hair to the tip of my toes, I felt like a cold shower. Like every atom of my body was trembling, and I felt faith, and like it's like all of my burden, all that was heavy, that was this whole dunya, this whole problems, everything went away like this. I think Ramadan is the best moment of the year because it's the moment where you feel the closest to Allah, and you have the more spirituality, and you spend the more time at the mosque, more time reading Quran, and the stomach is empty but the heart is full. I think being certain helps us to make sacrifices. And second, I will say that a big part of Islam is ikhlas, is doing things for God only. And once you understand that that's half of the tribulation we will have on earth, is basically Allah testing us. Do we do things to please Him or to please people? And once you understand that, you do, tawakkul, you put your trust in Allah, and you do the choices to please Allah only, and you will see that ultimately there will be a positive outcome.